I'm in conversation here with the renowned military historian, Major General VK Singh, who's the author of the book Leadership in Indian Army. We've had a number of sessions with him earlier, and as known to you, that apart from being one of the senior most telecommunication engineers uh, of his time, he is also into adventure and military history. Moving on, in from 1943 we come to 1961, and this the time of the Goa Operations. Your book mentions on page 339 a situation that General J.N. Chaudhary, who was then the army commander, I'm sure this must have been the Southern Command, he had placed a bet, and this had something to do with the then Brigadier Sagat Singh. And it so happened that later the army commander, that is General Chaudhary, lost the bet, all three bets. Would you like to tell the viewers about this incident?
Okay, just before the D-Day for the Goa operations, the Chief of Army Staff, General Thapar, and General P.P. Kumar Banglam, who was the AG, and General Chaudhary, the Army Commander, they all visited the brigade headquarters. And Sagat gave them a presentation of the plans. Now, the plans were very ambitious. The Army Commander felt that your timings are very optimistic, it's difficult to keep them. But Sagat said, don't worry, I'll give it to you in writing. So he submitted it in writing that these are my timings and I will stick to them. Once they went back to the tactical headquarters, the army commander conveyed his doubts to everybody. The AVM Pinto was there, the chief of staff, Major Dunn was there, and Mr. Handu from the IB. He was also involved.
You're talking about P.O. Dunn, later Lieutenant
Yeah,
General.
yeah, Major General P.O. Dunn.
Yes.
Now, the Mr. Dunn, I mean, Mr. Handu, as well as General Dunn, they knew Sagat very well and they supported him. They said, don't worry, we know him. If he says he will do it, he will do it. But others had a little doubt. Air Vice Marshal Pinto and Mr. Handu, they started a betting book. They said, okay, let's have bets on this. So a betting book was started, and whoever wanted to bet, they placed some bet. Now, after the operation was over, and after the surrender, AVM Pinto came to Panjim along with Jan Chaudhary. He told Sagat that, look, thanks to you, I've lost 500 rupees. And the army commander, he had lost all three bets.
Okay. He had his doubts whether the timings indicated by Sagat were realistic and would be attained.
Yes.
Yes. So he lost all the bets. Now, the next question that I would like to, the next matter that I would like to take up with you is this is concerning General Sagat Singh, but relating to Goa operations also. It is said, it has been mentioned that the Portuguese had placed a price on his head. Now, why is it that out of all the Indian senior officers, the Sagat had this honor that there was a price on his head that was that had been placed by the Portuguese during the Goa operation?
You see, after the operations were over, they all went back to their respective headquarters. And in Agra, there is a Clark Shiraz Hotel.
Yes.
So one day, General Sagat was there, and then Brigadier Sagat, along with some other officers. And there was a group of American tourists also sitting there. And they kept on looking at him very intently. So Sagat was wondering why they all staring at him. Finally, one of these Americans got up and walked up to him, and he asked him, are you Brigadier Sagat? So he said, yes. But how do you know me? So he said, we are just coming from Portugal, and in all the cafes and restaurants there were notices that anyone who captures this gentleman and hands him over to Portugal, he will be given a reward of $10,000. General Sagar had a good laugh, and he said, okay, I'm ready to surrender. You chaps can take me and earn that
In
$10,000.
custody, yes.
But that American said, sorry, we are not going back to Portugal. So that is
So
just a
that
joke.
was the sort of,
Yeah.
but yeah, on a serious note, the Portuguese must have come to know that what a formidable opponent and a commander he was, and his elimination by any means, including capture by keeping some inducement as a price on his head. They were so desperate and keen. Right. Thank you very much. This conversation would continue. Do stay with us. Thank you.